You're the one that I want. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move, how to move.
What up, child? Girl, I ain't even about to keep y'all long. I'm not gonna keep y'all long, even though I do understand that I made it a laugh or whatever. I ain't finna keep y'all long. I'm just gonna keep y'all here long enough to gag y'all up out y'all drawers about this chasing Atlanta. Live girl. Look, let me tell you something. Noel, that's how you do it, bitch. Okay, Noel? Noel, that's how you do it, bitch. Okay? Listen, the objective is to hurt a bitch feelings as fast as you possibly can. That's how you do it, Noel. Okay? Get your things, Noel, honey. That's exactly how you do it, honey. I was here for everything. Okay? I was still here for I was here for everything. Get your things, Noel, bruh. All right? Get them. We still need Noel to apologize to. They ain't none of my business. We here to talk about Noel and that little Latin boy in a wig. All right? Whatever he got going on, really be know how to handle that. She older than me. I ain't getting involved in that. We ain't here to talk about them two. We here to talk about Noel getting that little Latin boy in drag together. Okay? Okay? Really B can handle herself. We ain't here to talk about them. We here to talk about this. Now, of course, we'll touch on, the small little parts that happened or whatever, just cause. But and then my stomach's still a little queasy. That's another reason I ain't gonna be here long. Child, I just left the damn PCP. I just left the PCP. The man gonna ask me, do I need anything? I should have said, yeah, my back hurt. Give me some narcotics. But I kept it real. I said, no, I'm fine. But if I was back, this was back at 08, 09, 2010 or something like that. Yeah, I got a limp. Give me some Vicodin or something. Okay, since you asking. Give me some Vicodin or something, but nah. But child, what did y'all think about the episode last night? Was it last night? Yeah, it was last night. I myself, I was asleep. Okay, girl, I was asleep. So that's why I missed it last night. Um, and that's why I wasn't on the chaser panel. Cause y'all know I had to sit in the chair yesterday. I was tired. Okay, so I didn't give a fuck about chasing Atlanta. But I got up this morning, early in the morning. I woke up like around 6:30, maybe 7. And then I saw the clip. I said, bitch. And so then I went on ahead and watched the whole thing. And I said, you know what? I'm going ahead and talk about it. Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all see the scuffle going on in the background, honey, because the girls was fighting last night, bitch. Look, I was here for it. Nova's still gross as a sewer rat, honey. Okay? As a sewer rat. Okay, the girls was fighting, bitch. Look, that was the argument that I ain't know I needed. Quiet as it's kept. That was the argument. And quiet as it's kept. That's what made this episode for me. Because, the rest was, it was fluff. It honestly was. No shade to nobody. But you know, the rest of it was fluff. The good shit happened in the last 15 to 10 minutes of this thing. Hey Marcella, I'm talking about what happened in Chasing Atlanta last night. Chasing Atlanta had their reunion, honey. And the girls was fighting, bitch. Okay? The girls was fighting, honey. The last 10, 15 minutes of it, baby, that was the highlight for me. Y'all know that's my kind of carrying on. That's my kind of carrying on. If you gonna read a bitch down. That's what I'm talking about. We'll get to it though. Hey, Job, where you been, child? It seemed like I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. Where the hell you been? Work and sleep, child. About to say I ain't seen you and your pecs in a minute. Where they at? But I get it. You don't feel like Carl and Tramel had time to talk, child. Hey, brother man X, how you doing, baby? Child. But again, y'all, I ain't gonna keep y'all long. I promise. I ain't gonna keep y'all long. 20, 30 minutes max. Okay, then I'm gonna get off of here and to finish enjoying my day before we do roast and review tonight. Talk about them Bell Collective women. Ooh, my stomach. My stomach cramping, child. It's my fault. I had too much queso. When? Was it Tuesday? I had too much queso, honey, and it's been fucking me up ever since. But it's all right, because we here, though. Ten minutes. Shout out to everybody that's coming in here. Y'all listen to what Marcella said. Like up, I get a like up my live. Okay, if you up in here, I'm glad that you up in here. Like up the damn live. Listen. So, like I said last night, girl, y'all know I had to sit in the dialysis chair and I was tired. I ain't give a fuck about chasing Atlanta. I didn't. Okay. No shade to the people that I like and love around there, but my body was tired and I didn't give a damn. I went to sleep. Okay. I woke up and they was already on the damn chaser panel when I woke up. Um, y'all know Scotty hit me up. Was you coming? Hell no, girl. You know I had to sit in the damn chair. But I saw it this morning. I woke up early in the morning and then I saw the clip. And then I saw them going in, letting have on the clip. I said, excuse me. So then I went on ahead and I watched it and all that good shit. So girl, we're gonna get the fluff and the yang out the way first. Okay, we're gonna get that up out the way first. First and foremost, Dominique Morgan, I believe her name is. I don't know nothing about you, sis, but shout out to you. Okay, like I asked the Justice League who you was, because I ain't never heard of your ass. And you know, Abby and them went up for you, girl. Being honest, Abby and them went up for you, child. I ain't never heard of your ass. Still ain't never heard of you, don't know what you did. But you one of the trans sisters. Shout out to you. And I felt like you did a good job. I did. I felt like you did a good job as a host. You asked all the right questions. You threw in your little 2 cents here and there, which is what a good reunion host does. I hope you watched the show. I can't tell if you did or you didn't, but I do hope you watched the show since you went on ahead and became the reunion host. But it was cute. I didn't mind you. You looked good. You spoke well. You didn't look scared of the camera, and you weren't scared to give your little 2 cents in there. So I was down for it. I was down for it. Hey, Sakina, girl. She's one of three that DL Whisperer locked up for. Ooh, not you, one of the three. I thought it was just Maddie. I thought it was just Auntie Maddie. So it ain't just Auntie Maddie. He tried to get you too. Child, don't even get me started on her ass, child. A lot of people run around here trying to feel sorry for her and what she could be going through up at jail. I don't feel sorry for that bitch. I don't feel sorry for that raggedy black ass sissy at all. I do not feel sorry for his ashy black ass. Whatever he got going on around there to the jailhouse is what he got going on around there to the jailhouse, girl. Moving on. Because there was a couple people that was asking me how I felt about that. That's how I felt about that. So that's that. What happened before we get down to the debaucheryness of it all? They got on Tony a little bit. A shout out to Tony Price. Like I said, I don't have no problems with Tony Price at all. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. And she does a lot for herself. She obviously does a lot for the trans community. You know, she's well known. She was in a couple shows here, there, here. So definitely shout out to you, Tony Price. But ain't no there, girl. No shade. But shout out to you nonetheless. Noel and Kendall. No, not Noel and Kendall. Noel and Q obviously gotten over their little banner that they had. Banter, not banner, banter that they had. If y'all remember, I think the first or second episode, but I want to say the first. Q had that fashion, that couture fashion. Look, I ain't never been to no couture fashion show and bitches was serving hot dogs, but whatever. Um, y'all know Noel gave his little critiques about that boy, about the boy and what he had on. He said it was given, what he said, I think he said H&M. Um, okay, he said it was giving H&M a little bit, or whatever the case may be. And then I got on him for giving that girl no ran over shoes, and all of that. And y'all know he took that personally or whatever, but apparently they talked and they gotten over their little issue or whatever. Good, move the story along. Okay, Q, not everybody is gonna like what it is that you serving. Yeah, you was a perfectionist, and yeah, it definitely hurt your feelings. But if you gonna be in this business, you gotta learn how to have thick skin. Not everybody is gonna like what you selling. Not everybody is gonna like what you serving. Yeah, you may think it's all of that in a bag of chips, but the bitch behind you gonna be like, girl, bye, I've seen better. You gotta learn how to take that, roll with the punches, Q, and move on. Another thing, Q, stop running your ass out here hollering about cute that Carl didn't smack you. Because I heard that you was running around here telling people that you didn't get slapped. Q, whatever helps you sleep easy at night, baby. Okay? But I'm not here to guard your feelings or protect your feelings. My job is to tell you the absolute unadulterated truth. Carl slapped the piss out your ass, girl. We all saw it in 4K. He double backhanded your ass and you flew back and hit the damn wall. We saw that shit, bitch. Okay? It's okay, Q. You're not the first person to get up here and get bitch slapped on TV. Now everybody else had to take day licking and keep on pushing. I suggest you do the same, love, because the camera don't lie. Okay? We can only use what you give the camera. Okay? Girl, stop running around here hollering about he didn't smack you. If that's the case, what the fuck was you sitting in the kitchen crying for? Run around here hollering about he ain't smacked you. What the fuck you do, bitch? Okay, he didn't buy you some new threads and kiss you on your forehead and tell you was that bitch. He didn't do that. What else they talk about? Kendall, I look. It's no shade to you at all, Kendall. I swear it's not, and I don't have no problems with you. I hated what you had on. Let's talk about the fashions, okay? Then I'm gonna get on Kendall. Let's talk about the fashions. Althea, baby, Althea, top in my book, okay? Top in my book. Period. All right? Period. Top in my book. Q, Quentin, I was for it. I was for all the theatrics. I was for the cake. I was for you in your little suit. It did look good on your skin because you got all that melanin, honey. I was for it, Q. I was for it. Second in my book. Second. Period. I mean, Tony, I mean, fine, you like the mother goose of this thing, and you give what most mother gooses give. So, cool, I will allow it. I would have liked something a little bit with more pizzazz or whatever. Maybe something a little bit more fitted or whatever, because you got a cute body. You miss stickums, okay? Show it. Ain't no thing. But, you third. I'll let you have it. Carl, I love the all white on you with your little red cape. I was for it, bitch. I was for it. Tremel, I love you to pieces, baby, but I want to thrill. I wasn't. I love my Tremel to death. But I want to thrill. The same thing go for you, Sammy. Your fine ass, even though we both girls, I can still look at you and imagine. But I want to thrill. I'm just gonna be honest. I want to thrill. Noel. I mean, okay, Noel, you was there. Uh-huh. Um, Lil and Boy and Drag, I guess. Y'all know I ain't no hater. Okay. No matter how I may feel about you, I ain't no hater. Um, I mean, it was cute-ish. Okay. I mean, it was cute-ish. Now I could nitpick, but I guess I won't. Okay, I guess I won't. Whatever. Um, Dominique, you look cute. I'll let you skid by with the white. I'll let you skid by with the white. I'll let you have it. Um, Now, getting back to you, Kendall, I hated it. Hated it, Kendall. I didn't like the Dior belt with your crooked ass letters. It looked like you got it from the swap meet. I hated the glasses. I did. I'm not gonna lie, I hated the glasses. Now your hair was laid. Hair was laid. It was. Hair was laid in all seasons. All seasons. all season, I will say that your hair was laid. So this was no different. I would definitely give you that. But just the outfit itself, it was yeah. And I don't give a fuck what them cunts tell you, girl. See, it's gonna take a bitch that don't know you that's gonna keep it real with you. See, people that know you is gonna be like, "Oh, girl, you did that." But see, a bitch that don't know you is gonna get up here and give you the unadulterated truth because why not? We don't know each other, and so I'm here to tell you. But your hair was laid. Now, I don't know what you was talking about. Really, honestly, I don't know what you was talking about. Again, a lot of y'all would carry this as outfit was country as fuck. Do you think so, Sakita? I don't know what Kendall was trying to give. And then that big ass Dior belt led us about crooked as Shamar's back. Like them damn futuristic shades, and they did look cheap, no shade. And I know you ain't no cheap bitch. So that's why I was shocked. But whatever. Um, Devon, I said what I said. Devon, have you said I said what I said. Them letters was crooked as Shamar's back. Okay, they was. And I'm just gonna be honest. But I don't know what you was talking about. Like, you was trying to make sense out of stupid, and that shit never works. Not trying to call you stupid, Kendall. But you was trying to make sense out of stupid, and that does not work. The reasonings you gave for why you wanted to have this issue or push this issue with Tramiel made no sense to me, friend. It didn't. And you really didn't give that much to the season. So I'm just gonna have a problem with Carl and Tramiel because it seems as if that was the thing to do. Everybody who really didn't have that much to show had a problem with Carl and Tramiel. So you wanted to jump on that bandwagon, and that was just gonna be your storyline. Again, it's no shade to you. It's really not. I don't have no problems with you, Kendall. Okay? I'm just showing you telling you rather, what I got from it. Now, if y'all got a difference of opinion and if y'all can make it make sense to me, hell, Kendall, if you want to make it make sense to me, come under the comments, friend. Like I said, I ain't got no problems with you. And I'm not above reproach. I'm not. But I just didn't understand a word of what you were saying. And it ain't had nothing to do with your vernacular, like a lot of people was trying to get you down to the comments, because I saw that shit too. My issue with you wants your vernacular. I just didn't understand your logic and your way of thinking when it came down to Jamel. And then the things that you wanted to be upset with him about, you exhibited those exact same behaviors. Just being honest. You want to talk about how you was talking to Carl and Jamel chimed in. You've done the same, love. You've done the same. So I just really didn't understand what it was that you was just so in your feelings about when it comes. Listen, if you want to fuck them, just say that, Ken. I'll accept that better. It's cool if you want to fuck Tramel. Ain't no thing. Ain't no shade. Just say that. Because that's what it's given to. It's given that you want him to clap your cheeks real good. And you just don't know how to come around to say it. Just say it. He might do it. Because you're not an ugly bitch. Okay? You are not ugly, Kendall. He might do it. Sex is not love. He might, would take you up and through there. But just be real about it. Because that's what it's giving, Ken. No shade. Damn. Y'all girls kill me with that shit too. We are not in grade school no more. If you want a nigga to take you up through there, If you want a nigga to push your ass through the mattress one time, just say that. Ken and Q are elitists. Listen, here's how I feel about that. None of y'all up there are multimillionaires. No shade to the people that I like and love. But nobody up there are multimillionaires. So none of y'all should really be acting elitist to nobody. Just being honest. Now, could you have more than a bitch? Yeah, I give you that. I give you that. But to walk around acting like you're just that in a bag of chips on this platform, if that was the case, you wouldn't be on this platform. All of y'all are on the same platform. So none of y'all should be walking around here feeling like you better than the next bitch. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay? Again, that's not even no shade to chase the reality. But that's just real. So none of y'all should really act like that towards the next one. I'm just saying, if you're on the same platform, y'all are all the same, my opinion. No matter what you got or don't got. If you're on this platform, y'all are all the same. To me. Althea don't want to be called no fish. I respect that, Althea. Now don't get me wrong, I've said it several times. Not to you, but I've said it several times. I would say like medical fish or desk clerk fish, okay, or mail carrier fish. I would say it like that, nursing fish, stuff like that. I would say it in that realm. But if one of the women were to come to me and be like, well, I don't necessarily like being called that, then I wouldn't call you that. That's just me. Now she said she didn't have an issue with being called cisgender. She said she didn't know that they was calling her cisgender. I'm assuming she found that out when she was watching the playback, and she was cool with that. But she don't want to be called fish, and I'm fine with that. Again, you gotta tell and show people how they're gonna treat you. And if she don't like that term to be used for her personally, that's cool, friend. Nova ain't she low budget child? Or we finna get on her in a second. Um, what else happened? Well, I guess that's it, really. I mean, it really wasn't too much to talk about. Nah. Uh, Noel and that little lad boy in the wig. Listen, most people refer to women as fish in a disrespectful manner. And they do. They do. Now, see me when I said, I just generalize it, which is why I say desk clerk fish, office clerk fish, rental office clerk fish. I will normally say it like that. I don't necessarily make it personal to a woman. You know what I mean? Normally when I do it that way, I don't get much pushback from y'all women because, I'm not putting it to a specific, which I've noticed that about y'all. If I don't specifically put it on this woman or that woman, y'all don't normally, come about y'all heels about it. But I can understand when you say it to, like, when you make it personal, like Sakina. How Sakina's in here and I get hot with her and I call her that. I can understand her feeling away because I made it personal to her and she don't like that shit. Then I understand. But see, if I'm just generalizing it and I like nurse fish, shit like that, Sakina don't get up. She don't get upset. She don't, ain't no bullet hitting her. So, she cool with it. That's the way I do. But most gays, yeah. When they get hot with a female, yeah, they'll turn around and call you a barracuda in a minute. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. So, I get it. Most straight people refer to women as fish as an insult. Gays mostly use it as a compliment. Yeah, some gays use it as a compliment. Yeah, if you don't really get gay logic, then you wouldn't find it a compliment. But there are times where most gays will use it as a compliment. Like, yeah, girls, fishy, see fish. You know, they'll use it as a compliment. But a lot of the times when they arguing with you, they'll fuck around and call you a can of mackerel in a heartbeat. But um okay, but there are some women that just don't like that. Because a lot of women carry it's a disease where a lot of women they stuff will smell fishy. And it's not that they're not clean or nothing like that. It's just they got an imbalance. And it smells like that. So it's an insult to majority of women. You know what I mean? But I mean, I guess it all depends on you as a woman, and I guess it all depends on you as a gay boy. Okay, but there are a lot of women who suffer from like that type of shit. And so that will be an insult no matter how you slice it and dice it. They will consider it an insult. So, But the grand finale, bitch, Noel, BayBay, listen, even really B had to give you your props, honey, even though you hot with her. Even she had to give you your props for how you went in and let have on that dirty ass Latin boy with a wig. All right. And let me tell you something. Oh, she gives Shanae in a wig. Girl, here's my thing. What do you think these niggas think about you when you take your clothes off and you take your panties off and dick and balls roll out? What do you think they think of you? I don't know what you think about yourself, Nova, but you're very clockable. You're hard in the face. You a hard-faced ass trend. You are. I can take my glasses off. I'm blind as a bat, and I can still tell that that you're a chick with a dick. So all of this shit that you was trying to give Noel, and I love the way Noel took it, ate that shit up, and threw that shit back in your face. Noel said, "Bitch, bye. You're just mad that I can still dress like this and have my damn mustache." Okay? And Noel got a nasty piece of a mustache. And he can still feel comfortable enough in his skin to be androgynistic and wear his feminine clothes with his mustache. And it don't matter what a raggedy bitch like you, a down gutter butt bitch who's still sucking dick and selling poontang down to the nasty ass right. That's a whole nother thing, girl. You still selling your vaginas down to the red roof. Bitch, I ain't fucked a nigga in the red roof since I've been in high school. Gag is, I won't fucking in high school. Be clear. Okay? You was probably one of them hoes that fucked in high school with your nasty ass. I want one of them. I want one of them. Okay? Now, I was in college the last time I ever did anything with a nigga down to the red roof. And the only reason why I did anything with that nigga down to the red roof is because he worked at the red roof. Okay? Now, I ain't gonna act above it. But baby, I won't doing that shit then, and I damn sure ain't doing that shit now, bitch, because I got motherfucking class. Do you understand? But see, when your bussy is hanging out your ass, and when your bussy is wide as a damn crater, you don't mind doing shit like that. And I agree with him, bitch. Quit selling your bussy and sell them books. The people say Carl came down here the last time I talked about this and said that you got a churn book. I don't know who the fuck gonna buy it. See, here's the thing, Nova. I'm gonna call you Nova because I'm about to give you some real advice. This is why you got to be careful with how you show up on TV, whether it's YouTube or not. This is why you got to be careful about how you show up. See, because you have a product that you want to sell. Girl, ain't nobody finna buy your shit because we just don't like you. You could have the best product in the world, but because we don't see it for you, we will never buy the shit. We will never buy it. We will never endorse it. We will never reference it to nobody. In a children's book, in this climate, you really think these parents is finna buy your gay ass book for they cheering? Now, maybe if you had a better attitude, and maybe if we actually liked you and you actually stood for something, perhaps. But girl, much like your dick that you ain't using, it's gonna be collecting dust and cobwebs. And I don't the fuck feel bad for you. I don't. But see, I'm gonna tell you something. See, this is why I don't argue back and forth with sissies and punks like you. If I was Noel, I would have pounced on your ass, especially when you said my mama. That alone, I would have pounced on your ass. See, at that point, I'm done. I argue back and forth with a woman. I'm not arguing back and forth with no Latin boy with an uncut dick with dick cheese all around it. Not finna do it. I'ma bust your shit wide open. And then I'ma just have to deal with Ondario and the consequences of Ondario. Oh well, bitch. I'ma let you know beforehand. Consider me Jonathan from Bad Boys. I'm not gonna argue with you for all this. No, I'm not finna do it. I'm not. I'ma snatch your wig and run if anything. Okay? I'ma snatch your wig. But see, look. I could tell that you're unraised and you wasn't raised and you were unkept, mangy bitch. Okay. I could tell your daddy left for a gallon of milk one day and never came back. And then your mama had to be stuck with a little pussy boy like you. I can tell it. And considering the fact that you hate women, I don't understand why you want to be one. I would just go back to being a little Puerto Rican boy and that cross dresses. I would just much rather see that I would understand. But I don't get. That's how you know Nova don't know how to read. Shaking my head. She only had your mama jokes. So 1880s. Child. Yeah. Nobody will ever buy anything for their children when they're unlikable. And I'm sorry, my dear. You're very unlikable. You decided to ride off into the sunset with this image that you put on yourself. And it ain't no good image. It ain't. And I was really glad that Dominique Morgan told you that. From one trans to a raggedy bitch in a wig. You really need to listen to the advice. Okay? You really need to listen to the advice. And you're hearing it from one trans woman to, like I said, a raggedy bitch in a wig. You're very raggedy. You're very late. You are. You're very late. And Noel handled your ass in the right way. And I was all down for it. Continue to read her ass down, Noel. See, the people said beforehand, because y'all know I get the tea. Y'all know Shaban Boo hang with Skittles and Sparkles and all them, honey. Y'all know they little trans girls from around the way, Skittles and Sparkles and all them, honey. And they said Noel took your ass up and through that. And I said, what? I ain't know what to feel. I ain't know what to think. I know how to take it. They didn't lie. It was Fifi's face next to Noel for me. She was so calm and loving it, as she should. As she should. And do I see you crying in the previews of the next episode? Do I see you crying, bitch? So you another crying. So you another crying crystal. Use another one. First it was Q, now it's you, crying to the damn reunion stage. About what? Who hurt your feelings? Okay? Who hurt your feelings? Please don't tell me it was Noel. Noel read you down that bad to where you got the crying on this stage, girl. We gonna see. I still want to know if Q scary ass bought security. Well, I saw it. I didn't see no crazy 88s. I didn't see no crazy 88s. Now maybe we didn't see them because nobody pounced on his ass. Okay? So maybe that's why. Maybe they kept the crazy 88s backstage. And ain't nobody pounced on his ass. So maybe that, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But I don't even know why he bought security in the first place. Because child, Carl won't gonna fight you. Carl already know you scary. Okay? Carl already know you scary. So Carl won't gonna waste his time trying to fight you, sis. So you didn't even have to waste your money on security. Alright, Carl won't gonna do you up real good, child. He won't. He already knew you won't you already won't cut from that cloth when he smacked the fuck out of your ass and you cried. So Carl won't even gonna do all that. Oh shit. Girl, bye bye. Spit right down the raw bite. I hate when that happens. Child, I feel like I'm finna choke to death. Anyway. But yeah, girl. Like I said, I wasn't gonna keep y'all here long. That's pretty much all I got. Shit. I think she might be crying because of the comments during the episode. I'm just saying. The fuck is you, even if it is about that, the fuck is you crying? You wanted to be the villain. And you said that you was fine with that. Do y'all not remember? Stop being Stop being transphobic. Baby daddy, that bitch is not trans. Okay? She a little Latin boy in a wig. She not trans. Okay? She still got dick and balls like you do. Okay? She still tuck her balls in her cavity and wrap her cheesy cock around her damn waist and tape it with duct tape. That is what she does. Now, see, if you were saying this about Tony, then cool. I'll understand that. That bitch ain't trans. That's a little Latin boy in a wig. Why he run around here trying to call Noel a cross-dresser? And I said what I said. And I love you, baby daddy. There are trans women pre-op. That's a boy in a dress. Okay? That is a Latin boy cosplaying as what he hates, a woman. That is what Noel is, BD. I love you to death. But uh-uh. Uh-uh. You just saying that because you don't like her. Perhaps. Perhaps. But remember, she also called Tony a trans. A tranny. She also called her a tranny. So tell me again, baby daddy, what shouldn't I say about her? Him? Okay. Tell me again, baby daddy, what shouldn't I say about that dude in a dress? That's a dude. BD, that's a dude. Okay? That's a dude. Okay? We all boys. We all visit the men's room. Okay? He stands up at the urinal like everybody else does. What you mean stop using? He the one who said it, baby daddy. What you mad with me for? Nova called Tony a Is that not what happened, y'all? Is that not what happened? Yeah, do baby daddy. It means I can run down on your ass for as ever long as I want to. That's what that means, BD. Insult her in a different way. That's a him. Ain't no her. That is a dude in a dress, okay? Who pushes his balls up in his cavity, tuck his cheesy dick up the crack of his ass, and duct tape it around his waist. Do you understand? Okay, that is a dude, sir. That's a dude. If she can walk, he can walk around here calling Tony a tranny and calling Noel a crossdresser. I can remind him of what he is. I don't see the problem. I don't need your help for them bitches. They gonna get read the fuck down like everybody else is, BD. Okay? When have I ever called you to get at some back? Okay, and I'ma really give it to them skid bitches because we all the same damn thing. Do at birth. Do you understand? So I ain't even worried about it. That's the last thing I'm worried about. Okay, that's dude to dude combat. As far as I'm concerned, ain't nobody gonna feel no way. Okay, that's man on man combat. Ain't nobody gonna feel no way, BD, and you know that. I'm waiting for it to happen. It hasn't happened yet. I support you. I know you do. I know you do, bestie. I'm gonna go get in your address. Please do. Please do. Tell him to ring my doorbell. Don't knock on my door, okay? I ain't like Portia. I got a doorbell down to my domicile, and it worked. Tell them to ring my doorbell. The trans community knows Nova is whack, period. If Noah can call Noel Medea in a wig, that word towards Tony, then she can receive all the lashing, period. Check your DMs and tell me how you feel about. Hey, Annie, what you mean? Check my DMs, girl, child. Annie, what you got going on? I need your honest opinion. How do you feel about doing him? I'm a DM it to you, Annie. I ain't gonna talk about that up here. I ain't gonna have everybody all. I ain't gonna have everybody all, and you know whose business. All right. I'm gonna DM it to you, friend. I ain't gonna have people all in Patricia business. Ooh. Anyway, anyway, that's some tea that y'all ain't gonna get. Anyway, Nova was doing it to everybody else. Nova needs no protection, and that's how I feel. But y'all know, baby daddy, he go up. He's an activist child. All right, y'all know that. Baby daddy is an activist. You know, and his feelings is his feelings. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I understand. I get it. You know, but just know I don't give a shit. Okay? I don't get not one damn. I'm cool with you for wanting to protect that raggedy bitch. But yeah, no. He gets nothing from me. Okay? We both men, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him. I'm gonna give it up to him, like he. I'm just saying. All y'all transphobic? No, the fuck we not. We just calling a thing a thing. See, not everybody is gonna subscribe to that. BD, we're not. We're not. You don't get the right to go out here and be transphobic to other transphobic people, calling them trannies and cross dressers, but then you feel as though you're owed some type of respect or you're owed some type of pronoun correction. Fuck him. Fuck him. He could suck my dick down to the red roof like he been doing. Okay? Fuck that little boy. I'm not protecting her. She's trash. All right, then. So don't be coming up around here hollering about don't be transphobic. And he is a him. Pronouns. He, him, man, men, butt nigga, in a wig. Those are his pronouns. Okay? Those are his pronouns, BD. Okay? You can insult her another way. I mean, maybe, but this is the only way that I could find to do it that's effective enough. I mean, you're right. I can use other things without misgendering, but why? 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 That's not her pronoun. According to his license and his birth certificate, yeah, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Because it's disrespectful to the trans community. They're not special. You know, the straight dudes call us FAGs all the time. If we're not special, they damn sure ain't special. Again, when you getting it on with a bitch, the objective is to hurt a whore feelings to their core. You know how this goes, baby daddy. You know how this goes. We ain't here to worry about a bitch's feelings. Fine. Baby, good point. Baby daddy, do you feel the same way about Bruce Caitlyn Jenner? Okay. Do you feel the exact same way about Bruce Caitlyn Jenner? Do you feel the same way about him? I'm gonna keep my comments to myself on this topic because y'all will cancel me. Look, you know I don't give a fuck. I'm in my motherfucking church house, bestie. Okay, you already know I don't get now one holy high hell. You can say whatever you want, right? Who gonna say something to you around here? Nobody, baby. You already know that. Ain't nobody gonna say something to you, right? Ain't nobody finna bother you around here. You know that already. Yes, you don't get to be blatantly disrespectful and expect someone to respect you. Life don't work like that at all. None of the cast members should have let Nova get away with the stuff he did. At Puerto Rican, excuse me, going after a black woman like that for no reason. Ooh. See, that's another thing, baby daddy. You fighting the wrong damn battle. Cause they do got a point. The way that little Puerto Rican heifer came at that melanin sister like that. So fuck all that extra shit. Don't care. All that coloristic shit that bitch got going on. Don't care. She voted for Trump. Now she mad that the passport has to list an original gender. Yeah, I heard that. Me liking you has nothing to do with your gender, Catherine. Caitlyn is trash, but she's still trans. Well, not according to her passport. Okay, not according to his passport, BD. Okay, according to his passport, birth certificate, and driver's license, that's a dude. But hey, y'all got y'all president to thank for that. Okay, y'all got y'all president to thank for that. And I'm not transphobic at all, but you can't disrespect and misgender someone else, then expect for shit to be sweet. There have only been a handful of public figures that have truly been canceled, such as Woody Allen. Everybody else just received backlash. I think you'll be okay, Scotty. Yeah, Scotty gonna be just fine around here because ain't nobody gonna say a motherfucking thing to my best friend around here. Okay? He know that. He know ain't nobody finna do nothing to him around here. So y'all going by what somebody else does, it says, and not what you believe. Nah, we all listen. We going by what we believe, BD. I mean, you mad about it, and like I say, I understand your feelings. I know you don't like it when I go that far. But listen, BD, I got a job to do. Okay, this my job. Okay, this my job, BD. I understand. I know, but this my job. It is. I'm not mad. Y'all just being unfair. No, the fuck. What I said pertained to Nicholas. Okay, I don't know Nova's name, but since he going by Nova, I'm just assuming his real name is Nicholas. Okay, what I said goes to Nicholas, not all trans people. Okay, I won't talk about all trans people. Okay, I was talking to Nathaniel. Okay, that's who I was talking to, BD. I won't talking to all trans people. I won't. I was talking to Nate Dogg. Okay, that's who I was talking to, and I stand by what I said. Every word of it. Not all trans people though. You say his real name Nolan? How y'all know his real name? I'm not talking about Noel, if that's who y'all talk about. Y'all saying that Nova's name is how y'all know? Wait a minute. How y'all know? Who told y'all? Still transphobic, and it looks like that's your feelings about trans people. No, it don't. It looked like that's my feelings about Nova's fuck ass because that's who I was talking to. So you just gonna misgender her because you don't like it? Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm guessing it's similar to Nova. Shall I guess? So you don't think that's transphobic? No, no, because I'm not talking to trans women. That bitch is not trans. Okay? That bitch is not trans. That bitch take her wig off and her clothes off and live by Nolan, as y'all call her, at night. Then when she decides that she wants to go out in the day, then that's what see cross dresses. See, that's what she was trying to say about Noel. They both live the same lifestyle. How you gonna tell her she's not trans? Easy. That bitch ain't trans. Like that. Okay, how am I gonna tell her she ain't trans? That bitch ain't trans. Like that. Does Noel consider himself trans? Noel consider himself androgynistic, I believe it's called. Now, uh, Tony is a trans woman, and I respect her as such. Cause she carries herself like a lady. She talks like a lady, she walks like a lady, she dresses like a lady, and her personality is that all woman. So yeah, she gets that respect all day. Yeah, that's a lady. That's a lady, and she do lady shit. Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more before baby daddy come up out his boots. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. My stomach feels terrible. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. Noel! Tens. Okay? And keep stepping all over that bitch's face like you supposed to. Okay, next time put some Tims on. Um, but that's pretty much it. That's all. I ain't got no more. And yeah, I'll holler at y'all later on. Back.